This kid is an absolute stud of a point guard. He's 6'3", 200 pounds, elite burst step, elite ability to finish at the rim with either hand, really. His change of direction is absolutely incredible. You know, when refs actually give the calls, he gets to the line pretty frequently because he draws good contact. It's just an officiating thing, and hopefully with him getting to the Rising Stars game, you're going to see more benefits from that. But why are we making this video? We're making this video because I'm sick and tired of a bunch of misconception that's happening right now. You know, there's some talk of, oh, let's get him to the bench. Oh, let's strictly pair him with Andre Drummond because we think that it's purely, playing with a different center and not running more pick and roll. The Sixers are one of the highest scoring pick and roll teams in the league, but our pick and roll usage is 17%. To give an idea how low that is, the highest team in the NBA in pick and roll is the Utah Jazz at 23.6%. If we ran 6% more plays out of pick and roll, or pick a pop, a variation, set a screen, be it Tobias Harris, etc., I think you would have a more lethal offense. Romp 2.0, shout out to him, has talked about it. I'm going to talk about the same thing. If you want James Harden that badly, just let Tyrese Maxey get the ball 28% of the time instead of running Tobias Harris high post. But anyway, this video is going to show you how good Tyrese Maxey is and why this conversation really shouldn't be a thing. So let's get started. So, okay, this first thing is going to be with the Clippers. Now watch how he's bringing the ball up the corner. You get the nice screen here. He passes it to Tobias. And they run this, see, and I hate how he catches the ball from so far away. Able to pull up and feed here in that possession. So next possession, we see a Tobias screen. Unfortunately, it turns into a pass. I just hate this weave offense because it's not like you're getting Maxey downhill. But great pocket pass to Joel Embiid. He doesn't make that pocket pass 15 games ago. His point guard play has really picked up. So another sort of fake screen, able to isolate, taking the man off the dribble. Nice float off the glass. Still want to put this guy to the bench. Broken play, rebound. Able to navigate it into the... Now, I want to talk about this. Did the shooter create it or did Maxey? To me, if you're able to feed a driver with momentum forward, that is a good pass. Ron Germano used to be able to do that all the time. Here he catches the ball from the corner position. He gets the screen and able to, again, right in the shooter's hands. This is exactly what you're looking for in a point guard, to be able to get the ball into the hand of the shooter in an accurate way. Here he's hitting some free throws. 90%, well actually it's 85%, but an elite free throw percentage is the most crucial thing for a point guard after the Hawks series. I think that's self-explanatory. Again, able to see him beat off the roll, not down the free ball. A lot of people are criticizing that these passes aren't sexy. This isn't the All-Star game. I don't care if it's sexy. I care if it's effective. And it's catch and shoot three-pointer. Let's talk about the offense. I would love to get more of these opportunities off the catch and shoot, but we don't have a reliable passer for Tyrese Maxey off-ball game to be utilized the way that it could be. And I just like how he reads that the post isn't there, gets the ball back, and is able to drive, shoot this tough pull-up. His decision-making, like most young guards, or just in general, will force a turnover. Nice. See that in and out. His first step, stutter step, is just really, really good right now. Here again, another screen. Again, that bounce pass. He did not make that 20 games ago, but now that he has that bounce pass, he's become a very lethal partner for Joel to pick and roll. For those Joel and Maxey, you're really just concerned about the scoring, not about the play. Here again, a little horns action. Able to throw it into Tyrese, who's able to dip in and score. Good decision. You could argue if you wanted to pass it to Joel, but it's not a bad decision to go. That's why it's called horns, because you have two options. Once again, a little pocket pass, which then leads into a free. That two-man game has been on point this season. Here again, another pick and pop for free. The real problem with the Clipper game, we ran away from pick and roll. Again, Doc, more pick and roll all the time. And here again, Joe Embiid able to get this dunk. So this is actually the last game against the Wizards, and I thought that this was a game of just really highlighting how he's improved as a ball handler. Again, little screen roll action, able to hit the shooter in his pocket. And to me, I'm impressed with the ability to hit the shooter in the pocket. And I just like these, what I would call escape passes. Toby makes this, but wouldn't it be great if Tobias Harris had just skipped it open to a open Maxey, 40% in the corner? Oh, that pump fake. Just look at that pass fake into that dunk. Really impressive stuff from Tyrese Maxey. And then again, this two-man game has become so good. Like, just look, he could create multiple looks off that action now. You weren't getting that from Maxey earlier in the year. Their chemistry with Joel has just been on point. And another thing, this Andre Miller is short of how under control he is, left to right. You're never going to get Tyrese Maxey out of position. And then, of course, with his pull-up game being what it is, he's a triple scoring threat at the age of 21. I just can't fathom how some of you people are having these takes. It's literally illogical. Once again, elite first step, left to right. He was on fire in this game, and honestly, I think even Embiid would say, again, another great pass to the pocket shooter, in pocket, in rhythm. And just look at that. That is so, you want an Ash play, that's what Ash would do. Quick skip to the shooter in the corner, great decision, great recognition. Here he is on semi-break, able to once again lead it into the great shooter in Isaiah Joe. Although it missed. Oh, that little heavy dribble, Markel Fultz. Only it's Tyrese Maxey. Just look at this. He trusts Maxey so much to be able to get this pass. And if there's a sliver of daylight, it's always going to be a layup or a great finish by Tyrese Maxey. Here he is, just giving the ball to Joel in the post. And some say, oh, well, yeah, that's easy. So easy that none of our guards are able to do it. Here he is in semi-transition, which turns into a pick and roll, which turns into a layup. Doc, more pick and roll, more pick and roll, more pick and roll, more pick and roll, more pick and roll. Transition, able to feed it to Danny, and that's scoop pass. That's something that Ben Simmons would do. I'd like to see Maxey incorporate that a little more and more if that opportunity presents itself. Another pick and roll, which then goes into another shooter. The decision-making of Tyrese Maxey over the last 10 games has been of an upper echelon point guard. Let me repeat that. Upper echelon. Over the last 10 games, I don't think there's been a better point guard than Tyrese Maxey. I could pull up, I could drive, I could make skip passes off the move. He's been playing at an elite level in the last 10 games. An elite level. So this was the Laker game, and I really wanted to pull up the Laker game. It was his first double-double. The stats weren't amazing. But again, I just want, once again, that high pick and roll continue into an open corner three. Need to run that more, a lot more. Some of this is also going to show his defense. His defense is also picking up. Look, he stays in the stance, gets the block deflection. He's become a two-way player as well. Oh, nice entry pass into Joel in the paint. Is any other point guard on this roster making that pass? I'm just going to keep bringing that up until people understand he's a starter. And I love, it's really been a big part of his arsenal. His save pass into a shooter. That's really opened up a lot of threes the last 6 games. And then the lob here to Drummond. because he's able to get this first step, any big man who rolls with Maxey, and it doesn't have to be a hard roll either. Again, that corner three, and that's why I want Bradley Beal. You'll get that corner three with Bradley like 8 times a game. Ooh, stutter step, and one layup. Not calling and one because the refs have been shit the last 4 games. The jet screen cut back door. Ooh! See, even cutting back door, Maxey's intelligence has really increased, and he has that athletic play by 5 on the Maxey. Just a nice play. And I have saved the best for last. Like, and just that nice little Matisse Fiber type deflection right there. But the best for last. Grizzlies, Sixers. Let's talk about how Tyrese Maxey played up to the level of a John Morant. Rejects the corner three and able to skip it into the shooter, knock it down. Well, Fiber wasn't really a shooter, but like, that's a smart play along the baseline. So here is the transition. One guy to beat. Ooh, left, right, Euro into the layup. Toby missing. What else is new? Well, actually, I looked up some stats. He's actually great on the drive. And he's great from that elbow spot. He's even somewhat effective in post-ups. I think that for Toby's post-ups, Maxey gave him a nice layup. I think with his post-up, the problem is twofold. Number one, he doesn't pass out of post, and in transition. That's another reason I want Bradley Beal. Maxey is great in transition. If he had Bradley Beal last night, or the other night, obviously that skip ahead pass happens. Here Maxey is in semi-transition, which turns into a pick and roll, which can then turn into an alley-oop. That's why I want this team to pass the ball to Maxey more. Part of the reason with lasting pace is that we just have this stupid, naive system. Get the ball to Maxey, let him outlet, let him go. But yeah, Toby's big problem. Again, see, Matisse Bible did the thing. That's what everyone should be doing on this team. Let Maxey play with his energy. Let him play at that chaotic playground style, because good things are going to happen. The chase down block here doesn't turn to anything, but just his activity on defense has improved as well. This is not how elephant is supposed to work, but it works for Maxey. Like Drummond and Green just have a scream of communication there. But really, Tobias' problem in the post to briefly, again, into the shooter's pocket. It's supposed to be a Maxey video, but Toby's problem is, A, he doesn't really pass out of post, and B, he doesn't draw fouls. For those two, he says, hesitation, and one. Can I also mention Maxey, the great finisher? If Toby were a more willing passer out of post, or if he drew free throws like Embiid, the play would look better. But until then, stop putting the ball on the post, Tobias. Here's Maxey, pick him over Drummond. And really, he beasted a lot on Jonas Valanciunas, I think this is. Yeah. He really, oh no, Steven Adams, my bad. Memphis switching to the big men like, we switch our underwear. And again, feeding into the pocket of the scorer allows them to make the play. Reads the out of bounds into Drummond for the layup with .8 on the clock. Another high pick and roll. He could have easily shot the free. Goes into the floater, shot instead. And again, he's just really snaking it. That's the term. He's snaking these actions really effectively against Steve Adams. He has one guy to beat. Passes it in Yang for the layup. And I really just like it because it opens up a lot of driving lanes. And that's why he and Beal would just make such a great backcourt. Step able to hit the free. Part of being a point guard is the willingness to pass. You have to actually be willing to pass to play point guard. Even if that pass isn't sexy. The reverse up and under the layup. And again, see how it's so easy for the drive? But like, you can catch the ball and go because of the way Maxey passes the basketball. For a lot of people who just say it's not a lot of creation, what you mean to say it's not a lot of flair. And I don't give a shit. I don't care that Maxey's passes are on point and simplify. Ooh, the hesitation. I thought this should have been an and one. Everyone thought this should have been an and one. But just that left to right is just incredible. And then here, obviously, is that game clinching, game sealing layup in transition. He was just out of this world. If you don't like this kid, if you want this kid on the bench, I don't know what your problem is. Like, he has everything that you need. His defense at the point of attack has become real good. His passing ability, as we've seen over these 4 clips, has grown a lot. I don't know what you're looking for if you don't believe he's the starter of the future, because he is. Signing off.